Next in our pop quiz. So far you're doing very good. Excellent. Next in our pop quiz, these energies at the end of these eras, very strong. Their energies of change, brought about by humans who have asked for it, by consciousness that has said, let's move to a different level. On a very personal basis for you, where is this going to show up in your body, particularly in the next few weeks? And feel into that for a moment. In your body, what part of your anatomy? Just feel into it, because your body's already been telling you. Feel into it. Linda will now run the microphone.
I'm feeling it in my stomach.
Yes.
Intestinal.
Stomach. Yes.
That area.
Good. And why?
It feels like there's elements of energy that's working there that wants to stick and get stuck. And there's such a momentum going right now, there's a lot of pressure pushing against it.
Yes. Excellent. Good. Thank you. Next, Linda. Where are the energies affecting your biology? Where is it going to show up, particularly in the next few weeks? Yes.
For me, it's been joints.
Joints.
Joints. Never had joint pain, bone pain.
Yep.
All of a sudden, last couple of months, it's not good.
Yeah. Why the joints?
I just think it's the change, just like an anxiety feeling, and everything's all tight right now. It just needs to be let out.
And I'll give you a hand with that. A warm hand, not an achy hand. When the energy comes into your light body and your biology body, it comes in from different directions, but there is a tremendous amount of energy that collects in the joints. Needs to, because the joints move with the commands from the mind. So a lot of energy is focused at that point. And this can be really good, particularly if your biology is in harmony and you're doing things that open up your joints, your yoga, other types of body movements, and it keeps it flowing.
Stretching does seem to help.
Yes.
Running, stretching.
Stretching.
But it hurts to run.
but absolutely. So try walking.
Okay.
True. Try things that are less punishing on your body. Just open, fluid movements is one of the best things, and it's going to allow the energy to move in the joints. But if you spend a lot of time worrying about it, the energy just collects there even more and makes it more painful.
Yeah, I haven't even wanted to ride my horse lately. It's just been the ankles and.
Yeah, and your horse is happy for that.
Yes.
The horse is actually
sure.
feeling some of your joint aches. Yes.
Yeah, he probably is.
Absolutely. Yeah, good. Where else is it going to show up in your body? We have intestines, we have joints. Where else? Way in the back. Oh, here too.
First here. Where's the back?
Yes.
My lungs. For some reason, I've got it going on in my lungs.
Yes.
And, it kind of ties to probably a period about 6 years ago when a huge transformation started. And what happened with it was, well, basically, I got a flu.
Yes.
And then, I hadn't had a physical in a long time because I don't believe in getting physicals, but everybody gets physicals, so I did that. And bottom line is they found this. The doctor said, "You've got the equivalent of stage 4 cancer. You got the equivalent of stage 4 cancer.
Yes.
In your lung." And so I had this biopsy done. And I said, "Well, wait a minute. No, let me breathe. Work on this energetically." And the doctor said, "No." I said, "Yes." And about two weeks later, I had this biopsy done, and they woke me up from the surgery and said, "We found nothing." I said, "Well, gee, funny how that happens, isn't it?
Yes.
But it's interesting.
So why your lungs? What's
what I
happening
think
down there?
what I think is, they said, "Oh, it's just a biopsy. In a couple of days, you'll feel fine." Yeah, a week later, I felt like I was kicked, by a few linebackers, and I still. The feeling of when they scraped around inside, for some reason, I can feel the scar tissue now more than any other time, and it has to do with all the transformation, with the DNA wiring manifesting in a physical way.
Good. Yeah, a lot of junk, energy junk gets caught in the lungs. And I'm not talking literal material junk, but just energy junk tends to get caught down there. It's one reason why breathing always moves that energy through. Some of the junk gets caught in the liquids in the lower part of the lungs. Breathing helps loosen it up. Good. And I'm not talking about spending hours and hours a day in breathing. If you spend 5 minutes a day in conscious breathing, it'll work miracles. 10 minutes, be phenomenal. Just some conscious breathing. It's not about how deeply you can breathe or how strong you can breathe or how long you can hold your breath. It should be like a river. It should flow. The gentle breath of compassion. When you breathe in, it should be the breath of loving yourself. You don't want to love yourself with a fist. You want to love it gently. Gently. Bring it in. Release. Bring it in. Release. Andra, true? Good. Next, where is it going to show up in your body?
This week for me, it was in my ears.
In your ears. Why is that?
You addressed this a little bit with Dr. Davies this week, and
yes.
It's about our ears opening up and learning to breathe through them.
Yes.
Hearing in a new way.
Yes. A lot of, yes, the ears, because there's a lot going on right now as you expand your consciousness, you're expanding your sensory perception. So many of you are not listening. So it's going to affect your ears. You get ringing, or you'll get ear aches, or your sense of hearing will seem to be fading out. It's just your body trying to get attention, to listen. Good. One more. What other areas of your body? And we need to talk about this. First of all, it's a pop quiz. Secondly, these are things that you're going through right now. Yes?
For me, it's been a lot in my neck.
Yes.
And my jaws.
Neck and jaws. Why?
I think I have a lot to say. I
Yes.
want to bring forth my creativity and my expression.
Yes.
And trying to formulate those words. I find at nighttime I clench my jaws
Yes.
a lot. And so...
Why do you clench your jaws at night? Why?
I think I'm chewing on a lot of thoughts.
I'll tell you in a moment also.
Okay, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, please do.
Yes, jaws, neck. I'm going to throw one other on here that I've observed with many Shambhas around the world. Headaches, mostly related to the sinuses. Now, there's two reasons. One, you're becoming more sensitive to things in the air, pollutants, a little bit of allergy. So you're having more sinus problems, causing more headaches. But the real underlying energy cause for that goes back to the breathing. First of all, you're not breathing consciously enough. Secondly, what you're breathing in now, when you do breathe consciously, is different. You're expecting it to be the same breath as before, and it's not. The breath is changing. In other words, the energy that you're breathing in is not the old energy or the old air. Literally, you're starting to breathe in a different type of energy. It temporarily throws the sinuses out of whack. They're trying to figure out what's going on. Causes a headache. As you continue, particularly the gentle breath, the very gentle breath, your sinuses start to adapt to the new energy. The headaches start going away. But yes, very, very observant. Stomach, number one thing. And Paul didn't say it, but it goes down into the bowels. Because this is your best natural release mechanism for your biology, naturally. Humans smirk or chitter about it, but yeah, this is a release system. It's designed to get rid of a lot of the junk, and you're getting rid of a lot of junk right now. So if you have a little touch of diarrhea, a stomach ache, things just not feeling right, stomach flip-flopping, well, of course it would, because you're on this amazing roller coaster ride right now. So it's going to affect the stomach. So what do you do? Punt, yeah. Okay. And what? First of all, not to worry. It's temporary. And one of the worst things that you tend to do is you get all worried about it. What's wrong with me? Nothing at all. The stomach is clearing. It's going through its gyrations. You're expelling energy and old stuff you don't need. Give thanks for it. Stop worrying so much about it. Breathe a little bit. We talked about water recently. Water is very good. But please, whatever you do, stop worrying about it. Stop wondering what's wrong. Assume, always assume, please, from here on, that you're doing it right. Always assume that. Innocent before being proven stupid. Good. Next in the pop quiz. Next.